who won the first game 183 to Wayne Webb's 172.
Big trouble for Winklepleck. He goes hard and straight at the 3-6, chops the 3-pin straight back, and has really dug himself a hole in the early going here. Wife Patrice looks on, one of the real nice ladies of the tour. Has both children traveling with her and Jim in their motorhome. Good young player here.
And leaves the 7-pin.
As we said, big trouble, and part of that is caused by the speed of the ball. When you don't have enough ball speed, when the hook comes into the pins, it doesn't keep the pins driving in the right direction. That particular time, the 5-pin went straight back instead of into the 7-pin. There's a shot he should be throwing on his first one right there.
Okay, we're in our second game. Sajek leading Winklepleck by 44 pins. Ernie Schlegal will meet the winner of this match, but I got to tell you, Bo, we have a winner early in the clothes department. Look at him, resplendent with sequins, fuchsia. He'll be ready for the winner. Sajek with 3 in a row. Oh, 3-pin. You know, as a crossover in the championship here, Sajek bowled 3 games on this pair and averaged 257, Bo.
Wow, that's 1 game in the qualifying and 2 in the top 24 round. In the position round last night, he finished with 9 in a row on this pair as he goes quickly at the 3-pin.
And we talked to the slender fellow, asked him the differences in his game from 84 and 85. Here's what he said.
Well, this year I got out to a slow start, and a lot of it was there's a lot more pressure out on me. People expected me to do as well as I did last year, which was very outstanding for me. And my arm swing and my game was very tight the first few weeks. And I went home this week and I loosened it up a little by practicing a lot, and I'm ready to go today.
I guess he is ready to go, but now he is faced with a 2-8 on the left lane.
He said he loosened his arm swing up, and he loosened it up on that one. He sent it out wide and got a really good break that he didn't leave the 2-8-10 split. We saw the 2-10 left by Wayne Webb in the first match, which he eventually converted. We saw the 2-4-8-10 combination almost left by Winklepleck. So this is going to be an important combination to cover. We may see it more than once.
So the defending champion here, it was the Meisterbrow Open last year, and then a few weeks later he went on to win in Milwaukee. Here is Rickie's wife, Debbie. Debbie, her parents living in Margate, Florida, and now Rickie bowls out of that area. Here's Winklepleck from Portland, Oregon. Just did not come up. 2-4-8-10. Bo, problems.
We talk about playing the correct shot to the pocket, and here's the problem that Winklepleck has. His ball is so wide. Look where his ball is, and it comes in late. 2-pin goes here, and the 6-10, the ball carries out with the big hook. Now watch the 10-pin stand. If you were down and in, the ball would carry the 10 out, and you wouldn't have this difficulty. A tough shot.
So now it's another open frame for the winner of the first game over Wayne Webb, 183 to 172, Winklepleck. So he has 60 through the 5th frame, trailing by 57.
Winklepleck, the only man in the field who is not eligible for the Firestone Tournament of Champions, a field of 52 players with basically the 10-time titleists and winners from the last Firestone are all eligible.
And a 3-10.
Chris, he's going to have to wait to another day. He's doing the whole series of bowling tips of the week here in 2 games. He's got a possibility of bowling under 150, and we haven't seen a game that low in a while. Here he tries for the 3-10. Cross lane, a little extra speed.
Okay. Converts that one. Sort of a gesture of despair here on the live telecast from North Olmsted, Ohio, suburb of Cleveland. Originally from Highland, Indiana, northwestern part of the state, Rickie Sajek.
Rickie!
Rickie Sajek has championship strategy, Bo.
Well, this is on the championship here. He's going to play the outside line. We've seen that, and use a shinier, low friction ball to cut the hook down. See that, Chris? If you shine up your bowling ball, it won't hook as much. If you sand it or clean it off a little bit, it'll make it hook a lot more, and that's really the essence of our bowling tip this week.
Right, and that'll follow this game. Toothpick Rick, they call him. Boy, and he has a double now. He'll be up next. He'll be in the 8th, leading by 67 pins. The former mailman from Indianapolis, Indiana, PBA and ABC Hall of Famer, Dick Weber, whose son Pete is the tournament leader. You'll see him a little bit later. Always good to have Dick around, and he's on his way to Toledo to bowl in the PBA National Championship there.
A tournament Dick has done very well in at Imperial Lanes.
All right, Winklepleck. They've been hard to come by for Jim.
Here's some of the other top 24. There's Beefcake Voss, Sal Vemini, Randy Stoughton. Deadeye in 11th place. Shortcut Sam Zurich, 13th. Tommy Kress, newlywed. His wife Joanne will be glad to have that $2,200 check. The Eagles up there. Ted Malicki, one of the great power lifters in college, ranked 5th in the world at one time in weightlifting in the college bracket. Johnny Petraglia, Bellinger, the college champion from South Carolina up there. Buzzsaw and Lightfoot round out the top 24.
And now he's cut the lead to 57 pins, held by Rickie Sajek, who cleans off the soles of his bowling shoes. Other finishers, Joe Hutchinson, 56th, Steve Cook, 62nd, Salvino, 67th, Mike Durbin, 98th, Mike Edwards, 41st. Bo didn't bowl this week, but oh, look out next week.
The big one, 45,000 at the second jewel of the Triple Crown.
Well, a 2-8-10 for Rickie Sajek, who is rolling along as smooth as some of those cars he restores.
The ball is wide. We've seen this shot a half a dozen times a day already. The 2-8 combination, the 2-8-10 split when you chop the 6 off the 10. Virtually impossible to make. If you're going to try to make that, Chris, there's two schools of thought. His wife Debbie looks on. Either pound the 2-8 straight on and hope a pin bounces out and hits the 10, or I've seen some of the players just try to nick the 2-pin, slide it to the sideboard, and have it come across and take out the 8 and 10. A difficult shot, to say the least. Sajek, 42-pin lead, 9th frame. It's still an outside chance for him to blow this match if he doesn't get the marking right here. Look at this.
Yes. It's another hello. Hello again.
We see the line of Sajek, that outside line, and he's playing basically the same area, the line to the pocket he's played all day, but he threw that ball a little bit slower. We see the result. The ball breaks through, leaving the 3, 6, 9, 10. If he misses this, he opens the door for Winklepleck to strike out and make a match of it.
Well done. Remember, the winner of this match will meet Ernie Schlegal, and then the winner of that semifinal will meet the tournament leader, leading money winner, leading average man, Pete Weber.
Winklepleck can still win this match if he can strike here the 9th, 10th, and 11th frames. He's still in it if he strikes in this ball.
That's one of the beauties of bowling, Nelson. Just keep trying, and lo and behold, it can happen.
Well, what a tremendous turnaround Winklepleck has made. The first 6 frames, he was completely lost. In fact, in the 6th frame, he converted the 3-10 split. Here he's come back with 3 strikes in a row, and he has a possibility of shooting a 200 game right on the nose. That would force Sajek to mark in the 10th frame to win the match. But Winklepleck must strike on this ball. Sajak's going to be the winner and go on to beat Schlegal, Chris. Good try, though. Good
Jim
try.
Winklepleck coming in 5th position, won his first match 183 to 172. 172 bowled by Wayne Webb, and now Sajek, who finished 3rd in a field of 160. And doesn't matter. The winner has already been determined, so missing that single pin, no avail, but he will finish 4th in the overall championship. Here's what happened in that last match. Sajek eliminates Winklepleck 212 to 167.